Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me for yet another review. So I did the review on the Gucci Bloom slides and you guys seem to really like that. So I just decided that I would do a review on these on these Versace Palazzo slides that I have. I've had these slides for about a year now. I have two pair. I have the black pair and I have the white pair. They were both gifted to me from Babe, so I physically didn't pay for them. But they are, well, at the time, and I don't think the prices have changed because I just looked at the price. They're still $3.95, and I think with tax he may have paid, I don't know, $4.25. I don't know. I don't even remember because he paid for them. But the price is not bad for the quality. So let me just show you guys what I'm talking about. So this is the black pair that I have. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous slide. And y'all already know I'm so sorry for the lighting. I have not invested in a ring light. One day I'm gonna stop being cheap and stop giving y'all these ghetto quality videos. But for right now, this ain't the day. But so these slides are gorgeous. They are absolutely gorgeous. Of course, the first thing that you notice is the Medusa head on both of the slides. It's brilliant gold. Let me put this one down real quick. And then you have also on one side a small Medusa logo on here, and it just says Versace. I'm sorry if you guys can't see that because of the lighting. And then on top of the shoe, you have what they call Greca detail, which is just, the classic, if you're familiar with Versace, the classic, I don't want to say Baroque, but the classic Versace print, the leaves and, all the detailing that you get. Now, this is a rubber slide. Rubber and polyurethane is what I think they said. One thing that you should know, this bottom can get very, very slick. If you moisturize your feet like I do, I use Vaseline, but if you use lotion or just anything, this can become very slick. So you almost have to like duck walk until, your foot dries up or the moisture, dries out on your foot or on the bottom of this sole. And as you can see, it looks shiny. It always looks like that. Just because of the Vaseline that I put on my feet. So yours will probably be shiny too, which is good because it makes it look like it's always new. But these can get very, very slick. So be careful because I don't want, your foot to slide out through and you hurt yourself. That is one downside to this. But for the most part, I really don't have anything else bad to say about this sandal. Excuse me. This review is probably not going to be very long just because I love these sandals and I've actually worn these a lot. And as you can see, there's hardly no wear and tear for them being black. Of course, the bottoms, are going to have some wear and tear, but even that, you still get all the detail and you don't see it scraped off. And I've worn these in all type of terrains, rocks, sand, street, concrete, grass, all that. So you don't see any scuffing, which you probably wouldn't anyway because it's black, right? But yeah, these are very good, even down to, like I tell you all the time, I'm a big girl. But you don't see a lot of squishing in between the sole and the bottom of the shoe. Maybe just a tad bit kind of curving up here. But like I said, I've worn these a lot, and for the price, like I said, for me, well, let me clarify. I've recently figured out that luxury shoes and accessories are kind of like really my thing. So before these, I would not have paid almost $400 or, for something, or allowed CJ, to pay that price for a pair of slides. But if you compare the price and the quality like to the Gucci Blooms that I reviewed, I understand now why these cost what they cost. Not saying the Gucci Blooms, which I actually have one right now. Matter of fact, let me just show you. This was not even supposed to be a comparison video between the Gucci Blooms and the Versace, but look at the quality. Now these at the time were like 310 with tax. These start off at 395, so almost 400. So, 80, 90 bucks, a little more or whatever. But just the sole, like here you have like a pebbled leather, I guess. Here you have that smooth finish. Look at the thickness on the sides. This looks thicker because I'm holding up closer. But the quality, if you touch both of them, this sinks in. This is not going anywhere. The support is what you're getting whenever you pay a little bit more money. Even down to just the look. These are cute. This is coated canvas. And yes, this is probably rubber or polyurethane like they say too. But then you also get the decal. It's big, it's bold. These are even just shaped very differently. They kind of have more, what I would consider style to them. I would kind of venture off and say that you could dress these up somewhat, mainly because of the decal and the gold in these. These are definitely going to be more casual. I don't see you dressing these up. These are strictly, for the pool, for the beach, around the house. So with these, put that down. With these, you can actually kind of dress these up just because, the Versace logo, the Versace head is so big. I'll give it to you like this so you can see. Gold and black is always a vibe. And then on the side, you also have the gold and black. So these, I can definitely tell the difference in quality. There are a higher quality slide. Even though they're a pool slide, they're still a higher quality, in my opinion, than what the Gucci blooms would be. And I say that, like I said, just based off of the way that they feel, based off the whole look. They're more classy, so to speak, versus the Gucci blooms. So you can dress this up or down. I've never dressed it up because to me, for the most part, a slide is a slide, But I'm not going to lie, it does elevate your look. You guys know that I have a black dress that I love to wear all the time. If I put this on, people immediately look at my shoes and say, "Oh my God, I love your shoes." I've gotten so many compliments when I wear these slides, and they look great. And I've had them for a year. I've worn them a lot, and I really don't have anything bad to say. Now, let's move on to the white pair. Okay. Now, there's a slight story time that's going to go with this pair. So if you don't want to hear the story, I'll put the time mark down where you can skip and just get to the actual review. Yes, they are the exact same sandal, but only in white. But in my opinion, there are some differences. First off, I don't wear these, and let me just show you why. So, oh my goodness, because of the lighting, you guys probably can't even tell the difference. But if you look at these and you look at this part of the sandal, you can see that it's yellow. There's a stain there, and it's kind of yellow all throughout the top. This one is pure white. There's nothing wrong with these. Okay, so this is the white pair. Now, obviously, we know white is going to get dirty faster just because the oils from our feet rubbing up against, every and anything. White is going to attract dirt. So these are clean, but of course, you're going to get the footprints, and you can see the footbed just because, natural oils from your feet are going to create that. In this, okay, right here, now you can see how these are yellow and one is white. So what happened is me and Babe were on a staycation, and I brought these. I think it was like my first or second time wearing these. And I had them in their dust bag and everything. And somehow, I have no idea, there was some orange liquid that spilled on the bag. And it stained one area, which I'll show you guys. It stained an area right in here. There was just like an orange dot, and it was noticeable, and I was mad because the orange liquid that I had, and I can't even remember if it was like castor oil or something for my hair. It was in my toiletry bag, my Louis Vuitton toiletry bag, the Truce 28, I believe, and it spilled on my flip-flop. It spilled on the bag, stained through the bag, and then spilled on this. I don't know how it happened. It didn't spill on anything else. My shoe dust bag did not protect it. It dripped through. So I was upset because I hadn't even got to wear these. Um, and so, in the spirit of trying to clean the stain and get it out, what I did was use bleach. Okay, y'all don't do it. Don't do it. I used bleach, trying to get the stain out. And what happened was when I was cleaning it, because I think I tried to use a toothbrush or something, the bleach, ran all through these grooves, and it just turned it yellow. And I was done with it. I was just so disappointed, so disheartened because Babe had bought me these too. And so now I'm stuck with, what do I do with these? Because to me, they look dirty, they look dingy. I've gotten a scuff on them. There's a blue scuff here, like I said, because white, I mean, you can't avoid it. And so I'm stuck as to what to do with these. I don't want to sell them because they look dirty and dingy, even though somebody may want to buy them. But I don't want to sell them because Babe got them for me. Don't want to wear them because they just look, in my opinion, horrible. What's the sense in walking around with one pure white one and one with yellow muck all over it? And I don't want to give them away. I mean, these are like $400 and something sandals. You just don't want to give that away. And like I said, Babe bought these for me. So I don't wear them. This would be the ideal time that I would wear these because it's summertime. But because of the dilemma, I don't show these off. I don't wear them. The yellow is so noticeable now. And I just feel like at the time, I should have just let the stain be. It was just like a little light orange stain. But me trying to be a perfectionist, I ruined it even more. So I just don't wear these. I just don't. But with that being said, now these are the exact same sandal. Only to me, there's two slight differences. For some reason, these come off as like a champagne gold, but they're not. It's supposed to be the exact same gold as this, but as you can see, this gold looks gold. This looks silver in some lights, or either champagne gold, but they're supposed to be the exact same color. And you can't tell me that just because this one is white, that is what makes all the difference in the color of the Medusa head. So I was surprised by that when I received them. The other thing about this pair of sandals, now they're the same sandal, but for some reason, this footbed feels much softer than that footbed. That footbed, the sandal does not stretch. This footbed comes off as, it just looks harder. It looks like a hard plastic to me. That's what it looks like. They fit perfect. They actually fit true to size. There's nothing wrong with these. I love these. If I had to pick between the two, it would always be these. I just love these. The color combination is everything. You guys already know black and gold is just like royalty. So this, for some reason, this footbed is softer, and because it's softer, it stretches. So these are like, I would say almost a half a size too big for me. And I don't understand that for the life of me. They're supposed to be the exact same sandal in white and in black, but for some reason, it just seems like, I'm trying to grab this black one. It just seems like this is more of a hard sole. This is more of a softer sole. And these are fitting bigger than the black ones. I don't know how. I just don't know how. Another thing, if you pay attention to detail, like I do, because I was like, why does this seem so different? But yet, it's supposed to be the same. Now, I don't know if I'm tripping or not, y'all. But if you look at these side by side, it seems like this has more of an angle towards it. See how this, oh, I'm sorry, I'm trying to like do all this at once. But you see how this angles really sharply like that? This to me does not angle as sharply. It's kind of like a wider, and maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I do wear glasses, you know what I mean? But it just, or maybe it's just more pronounced because this is black. But you see how sharp that goes? It instantly slants. This is more of a, I don't know. Like I said, so I don't know, y'all. I bought the same sandal. Both are authentic. You guys know I made sure of that. But this one is just different. They're different. I don't know how that's possible, but they're different. But overall, I would say you guys go ahead and invest in these. They are so worth it. It is definitely a sandal that you can keep for years and years and years. Depending on the color, I don't know, how long you can keep them or how long they'll look good. Of course, black, you can't see anything on this unless I get like some white out or something or some white paint on it. But I would say invest in these sandals. They have pink, two different pinks, a blue, white, and I think two blacks. But when I clicked on both black, it was the same black sandal. So I don't know. I know they get seasonal colors in also, but I would honestly invest in these for the third time, y'all, because they're just so chic. I do not see a lot of people in them, at least where I'm at. I do not see a lot of people in them. I always get tons of compliments whenever I wear them. Obviously, they can go with anything: jeans, shorts, dresses, skirts, whatever, leggings. They go with literally everything because they're just a pool slide. But I just thought I would come on here and give you guys a review and let you know that Versace Palazzo slides are worth the investment. They do run true to size for me. And my foot is very tricky. I vacillate between, for the most part, a 37 and a half and a 38. I went ahead and got the 38. And they fit fine in these. Like I said, the whites, they're a little wide. I don't know why they stretch. I don't know if it has something to do with the color, the dyeing of the color. I don't know. I couldn't sit here and tell you. I don't know. But for the most part, they run true to size. So if you're thinking about this sandal, y'all, go ahead and pull the trigger because they are so worth it and they are absolutely gorgeous. All right, you guys, that's all that I have for you today. Thank you for visiting my channel. As always, be an exclusive addition to someone's life.